Ah, screw it. We're using the GT40s. What's up, Mother Foxers? We are back with the scratch and dent block that does not want to be resurrected from the dead, but we're going to do it anyway. So, seen all the trouble I had with this sumbitch. And you seen what heads I'm putting on it. Like I said, they were ready. They're ready to go, man. I mean, so not sticking the 351s on there. And hey, maybe I'll come into some money and find some different heads for that 393. Who knows? Doubt it, but you can't take it with you, right? The money. So let's just spend it. Anyway, here's the block. Yeah, that part you seen in the intro, that's future me. The magic of editing. I never took them out of the box. They're still over there in the box. So, we got head gaskets. Well, there's one. The other one's on the roof of the car, but there you go, man. We're going to stick this thing on here. You know something, I guess I never noticed this, is these holes here don't match up with the head gasket. So, whatever. And it's funny to me, too, because I remember people telling me I put these things on backwards one time when I was having overheating issues with old Black Sunshine out there. They said you probably put them on wrong. Well, it says front here. It goes there. Covers these up. These are uncovered, you know. That's also a weird thing, you know, when I noticed that, but it's the way it goes, man. Anywho, if you guys, I don't know, can you see that right in there? Yeah, there's crap in there. There's crap in there. There's crap in there. There's crap in there. You get what I'm saying? Didn't chase these threads out. Didn't really think about it. Chased everything else. Forgot about these. Those are kind of important. So we're going to go find the tap and, you know, clean these out. Ain't the best of circumstances as everything's together, but oh well. This is a scratch and dent block in true colors. Everything bass backwards, and that's okay. I'm going to have to go ahead and get a little paint in here, you know, some redness. And the other thing is the valve covers. Remember a while ago I bought stock valve covers because I hate them ribbed ones that everybody seems to be using nowadays. I bought them when they weren't out there too much. Now everybody's got them, and I just don't want to look at them anymore. So I went and bought some a set of stock ones. Last spring I think it was, to put on the other engine. And with those Scorpions, which we're going to put on here too, you got to really carve out the inside of those. And I did one valve cover, just not the other. But I'm going to have to, like I said, I have to go ahead and chase these threads first before I do anything. So let's go ahead and do that. See? Look at that crap. Yeah, that was from that hole there. So, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, Funky, why aren't you using that fancy tool they give you with the tap and die kit? That guy right there. It's because it's Harbor Freight, and it's a piece of crap. Vice grips work better. That thing, I think it was doomed on day one. So, yeah, not going to work. Also, something I did here, I took some WD-40 and sprayed it down these holes. So the debris actually accumulates on this tap here, so I can get most of the dirt out of it. So it's not like I'm gonna have to spray it out with brake cleaner. So I mean, there's still some crap in there, but at least, you know, we get, I don't know what, 30, 20%. Yeah, just messing around, but Yeah, I mean, at least the majority of the goop will come off. And there's a lot of goop coming off this, as you saw there. But, yeah, these aren't too bad. They're just dirty, man. Well, that one was pretty bad. That's gross. I'm going to waste my brake cleaner. So I'm going to go get a brush. So there you go. I was blowing this stuff out of the thing, and yeah, it's pretty disgusting. Now I need brake cleaner to clean off the brake cleaner. Okay, so after a lot of cleaning, I really had to... These decks I thought were clean, but they weren't. Took a razor blade to them. They weren't clean. So, cleaned them all up. I cleaned all the head bolts all up. These are brand new, guys. These were on the engine that was for this car. I never ran, so they're fine. You can probably use ERPs a couple times. So, Mr. B, get out of my shot. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and check piston or valve clearance here. What I normally do is I'll snug these bolts down, and I'll put 2 down here. That should be enough to tell me if it's good or not. I'm pretty sure these are fine. But it is kind of weird that I had 6 3/4 that came with this block, but not these heads. And these heads were shaved a little bit, but when I did put them on the other engine, they were fine. So, got the head gasket on. Like I said, we're just going to snug them, not going to really like crank them down or anything. I'll get the push rods in there, go get a couple rockers, get them on there, and see what happens. By the way, you didn't see me, but we did put the Play-Doh in there. And it's the same stuff I've had for years. It's still going strong. Alright guys, I got that thing at 0 lash right there. It's a 1/4 to 1/2 turn on this to 20 foot-pounds. Around 1/4, right? Go ahead and get this other one. Up there. Quarter to 1/2 turn. Got 1/4. Get this off and see what happens. Now it just occurred to me, I didn't mark these to make sure these things are in the middle. I think everything's gonna be alright, but you're supposed to do this with a dry erase marker. I can't find mine. I have a couple of them, I don't know where they are, so I hope this don't bite me in the ass. Figured I'd do it with a red one. You're not supposed to do it with a Sharpie, but whatever. We aren't professionals. Say it over and over again. We aren't professionals. Alright guys, like I said, Sharpie's not the best thing to do, but if you can see that mark right in the middle, and kind of over there in the other one, these look to be... Powering off. These look to be the right length push rods, so now we're just going to pull the head off and see what the piston to valve clearance is. And if we're good to go, which I'm pretty sure we will be, we'll throw these bad boys on. All right, we got her out of there. Looks like piston to valve clearance is pretty damn thick. There was the top of the piston. This wasn't even down. This was down not all the way there. So this was up there. Yeah, I've seen that before. Looks like we got plenty of distance. You know. Tear that off. Look at that. Shit, that's 1/8 inch, maybe 3/16. We're good to go. Oh, we got a little Play-Doh in them. Freaking Play-Doh abuse here. We'll make sure all that stuff's out of there. We're not gonna put no Play-Doh in there. Huh. Well, that's good. 6.25 will work. Don't know what those 6 3/4 were for, so. Yippee-ki-yay!
Kids that growing up in basements, online a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, great.
There you have it. One side. All in there and torqued down. It's exciting stuff, isn't it? Time for the other side. Yay!
It ain't call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah.
Alright guys, we are done. Finally. Yeah. Hey, 70 foot-pounds, that'll give you a workout, man. Especially when you're doing 50 then 70, you know? And there we are. All torqued down. Ready for the roller rockers on there. And then the intakes. Yes, sir. Okay, so that's it for this one. We're done. And next up, roller rockers. Pedestal mount. It's easy. It's easy. Let's just, see you next time.